Yeah, this is Jabba's Morning Glory. We're playing the hottest clips of the week. And something that has been buzzing around the Channel V studios all week is, of course, our crew that was sent on a bit of an interview junket, as we call it, to the United States. 4 cities in about 8 days. And their very first gig was an in-store concert appearance in a car park of a Hollywood record store by the heavy group System of a Down. This happened in Los Angeles. About 2,000 people were scheduled to appear and watch the band perform. About 10,000 people showed up, and it turns out that a riot erupted when the band System of a Down failed to appear. Of course, it's not actually the band's fault. Fire marshals, Los Angeles fire marshals and police closed the gig down because there were too many people there. And as you can see here from this footage, the crowd reacted very uglily. That is something I just cannot imagine happening here in Australia. Basically the kids' turn. They went, right, we're not into this. They stormed the stage, destroyed or stole over $30,000 US worth of equipment. The band obviously themselves were devastated. They were given no opportunity to take a mic and quell the crowd. And a whole bunch of their in-stores and stuff had to be cancelled. Andrew G joins us on the line from the United States, where he's in fact now in New York City. Andrew, good morning.
Morning, Jabba. Good morning, Super Mercado.
Hello, Andrew G. Can you see the Empire State Building out your window?
I'm actually standing 1 block down from Times Square. The Empire State Building is kind of behind me, kind of south of me. But last night, we actually went to a place called Union Square, which you'll know if you listen to old hip-hop records, is a pretty rad place. And we went to a place called the Irving Plaza, where we actually saw System of a Down. We finally saw them perform, and I've got to tell you, they are possibly the greatest heavy metal band on the earth.
Wow.
So amazing live. Just unbelievable. So different, so honest, so open. There was no aggro. There's a lot of that going on in metal at the moment. A lot of, my mother hates me, my daddy never cuddles me. None of that. It was on, and it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant.
I believe the band System of a Down has been described as PC metal, politically correct metal. The opening tune to their brand new record, Toxicity, is called Prison, and it's all about the drug war and they're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. Did they perform that song?
They addressed this in the they addressed this on set last night because they're all Armenian. They all speak Armenian to each other, and they said, "Look, we're not an Armenian band. We're not a political band. We are a insert expletive here rock and roll band." And proceeded to show the crowd just how amazing it was. It actually sounded kind of halfway between Bungle and Primus, if you could imagine that.
Are you in the toilet? Did we
weird.
just hear running water going down the thing in the other way, the drain?
No, that was one of New York City's transient population wheeling his house past me.
Was he selling records from his trolley?
No, I think he was definitely off his trolley.
Now,
I'm outside a place called the Town Hall, where right now I'm actually missing the start of the show because I had to come outside because the phone rang. If you remember, this is the very country where some of Little Kim's bodyguards shot somebody for speaking too loud on a mobile phone, allegedly. We're actually outside a gig from Tenacious D.
Oh, no way.
With the Jack Black's band.
Oh, these are the guys that star in the Foo Fighters video, Learning to Fly.
That's exactly right. The bald guy, the guys who were spiking the drinks, that's them. And also, and you'll never believe who's sitting across from us. Bald man, thick glasses, won an award the other night. Young Moby is in the crowd.
Who?
Moby's in the crowd.
Puff Daddy is in the crowd.
Moby
is in the crowd.
Right. Does he have his video camera with him? Is he doing another DVD?
No, he's cuddling a girl whom I don't recognise.
Oh, get her name, Andrew G. Find out that girl's name and ring the tabloids.
I'll be your stringer. I must say I was wandering around a place called Times Square at 2 a.m. last night, and let's say this place kind of reminds me of your Western Plains Zoo or your Alma Park Zoo or your Taronga Park Zoo, except with people.
Oh no. That's New York for you. Love a human zoo.
Now, is Jacko there? Has the rest of the crew survived? The Shadow, the sound man, Jacko, the cameraman, and Bengay, the producer there?
Bengay's actually inside warming the crowd up. He's doing a bit of stand-up to get the crowd in tow. Our cameraman...
Let me tell you about LA. We were in Los Angeles the other day. I'll tell you, the crowd wasn't nearly as receptive as you guys.
Exactly. No, the crew have taken some time out tonight because he's still a bit beaten up and his head's still a bit hurting. It had nothing to do with last night whatsoever.
Andrew, who have you still got left to interview over there?
Tomorrow, actually, we get on a train at a beautiful hour of 6 a.m. from Grand Central Station. We take a train to Washington, D.C. to interview Maxwell. Now, get this. Normally, Jabba Super, myself, when we turn up to interview a band, we just turn up and interview a band. Today, I took a half-hour telephone call from Maxwell's manager, who was like, okay, so what's your birthday? What star sign are you? What's your favourite meal? Where do you live? And she wanted to know, because he likes to know a lot about the people who are interviewing him.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's cool.
I'm thinking maybe he's heard of you, Andrew. Maybe he's got a big one of those satellite dishes, and he's kind of, hey, I don't mind this guy. And he's getting a bit of... So look out, Andrew. Make sure you take some condoms to that interview.
All right, well, it is Maxwell. I could kind of close my eyes and think of England.
Andrew G, thanks for joining us on the phone live from New York City in the US of A.
See you, Andrew G.
You take care now. Don't start any more riots.
I'll do my best and I'll bring some bliss back. Bye.
Bye.